Hey everybody, Mandus Bulka here with Maximum Muscle Report. We're at the 2018 Arizona Pro. You came out on stage, Carly, and I said we have to talk to you after, regardless of where you finish. And sure enough, you finished second next to the champ.
It's crazy.
Now, give us a rundown of what this year has been like and how you came. I mean, you peaked out there today. I mean, you were spot on. You caught everybody's eye. And I think that's probably a big deal considering you're standing next to the defending champ. It really speaks volumes of how good you look.
Thank you. I think that's all the reason to peak at the show because I'm standing next to Sid. She's the champ. You know, next week we're going to do the Olympia, but I want to always do every show like at my best. I don't want to be like, let me just pull back a little bit because that's not why we do this. Like, we do this to win, and we do this to be our best, and I just really needed to see what I can do so that I can have that confidence going to Olympia and really try to I need to really do well this year at Olympia for myself. I really need to have that confidence to keep competing. You know, I'm no spring chicken. So I'm 38. So I, have.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 38.
Well, you hide it well.
Thank you. So I want to make sure that these next, 2 to 3 years that I'm not, missing a beat. So this year I started with the Arnold Classic and I got 7th and then did the Arnold Australia and got 4th and I was super pumped. And then I obviously needed to get a win to get to the Olympia, so we stretched it out and did the Spectrum Fitness Sacramento Pro, and then I won that show, and then had a little bit of a break, a good break, a much needed break, because I had been prepping since December. Mm-hmm. So I had a good break, got a good amount of food in, kept my training, and just really focused on what I wanted to do going into the Olympia. So I felt like I achieved everything I was looking to do, add a little bit more size, keep my conditioning through those few months, because I think that's where I kind of get into trouble sometimes. If I let myself go a little bit, then you're just like fighting, chasing, struggling.
Right.
So for me, I have to kind of like keep myself in check, and he helps out a lot with that. And Damien too, of course, so yeah.
So that has, I was gonna ask, what do you think is the biggest change? Because you really weren't on a radar after the Arnold. And when you came out here today, we all were looking at each other saying, why, who, what, why? Oh my God, we have to know who this person is. Yeah, we weren't on the far west, I guess.
Yeah.
But again, a lot has changed since the Arnold, because there's if you brought this package today at the Arnold in March, you're not finishing 7th.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think that for like everybody does their preps differently, and we all want to like do what everybody else is doing, or want to know like, oh, you got to do that little bit of cardio, you got to eat that much food, and so everybody kind of wants to be on that train. But for me, I've been competing for 13 years, and for me, we found that I've got to like kind of go a lot harder, meaning my carbs are really low. My cardio isn't high, but I'm very strategic with my cardio. I'm very strategic of what I do, put my cardio with my training and how I train, and I put my workouts together, and I always have a plan. So I think what the difference is from then until now is just being very strategic with like every single thing. And I'm gonna tell you, and I know like I have learned a lot from Sydney. She's very like, it is a blessing to be on the same team as her, because you get to hear like, why wouldn't you do what the champ is doing, right? Like, it's not copying, it's just being like, okay, this is what they're doing, like, this is how you need to be. You need to be very thought out, planned out. Everything needs to, have a specific plan, and I just know for me, I look better when I'm more conditioned. Like, a lot of the girls are wanting to come in bigger, fuller, because that's what the top 3 are right now, bigger, fuller. Well, some of us aren't going to always add up to the top 3. Right. They're just different. They're different levels. So you have to come in at your best. Right. And that's what I've learned. I'm like, you know what? No matter what, I'm not going to be the biggest. I'm just not. I will never be the biggest, but I can be really conditioned. So that's really all my goal has been all year. Just come in as conditioned as possible for every show.
Well accomplished. Congratulations. You looked absolutely fantastic. We look forward to seeing you next week
Yes.
at the Olympia.
Yes.
Till next time, guys. Carly, Mandis, Maximum Muscle Report. We're out.